Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 27th of March 2022. This is live stream take 2. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Let's get these things over here. They look like they want to fall off. So let's get settled over here. We are working. This is all that's left of this big canvas. Yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I'm back on live. No idea. This is not working today. What is it? have some sunshine. Now let's see. What is this here? I don't know. I need the light. Where is it? Turn on. Please turn on. Maybe. There we go. Thank you. I see someone missing right here. Was it popped up because it was too tight? Let's see right there. Hi. Hello. Okay. So we're working on this, and I want to get the white part, the background, done. Now, from the way I see, there's a very good chance that we can keep up the schedule, you know. To finish this winter canvas. It's going to be whispering because everybody's sleeping yet. Today we set the clocks forward for summer 1 hour ahead. So we had 1 hour less to sleep, but since Mini Monster doesn't know how to tell time yet, he's still sleeping, which is good. Actually, I'm getting too much glare. I wonder. Let's see, try different lighting. Yeah, well, maybe that's not good for you. Sort of. How are you doing today? It's supposed to be a beautiful day. I am planning to try and walk since my left foot is healing very well. I have no idea what was wrong with it. The point is, looks good and is healing. So of course I'm going to put on my running shoes, possibly my Nikes. They are the most comfortable. The Adidas I'm not too crazy about. But of course in the winter it's nice and warm. It's a heavier shoe than my Nikes. I need to do some grocery shopping. Ramadan is going to start next Sunday. Depends on, the official announcement. But it's supposed to start. Oh, I need to stock up on groceries, We cook during the day and we eat all night. Well, actually, that's not what you're supposed to do, but that's what we do. Because hubby's still working. He doesn't take the month off. Let's see, next week he will be working in the morning. So the start of Ramadan, he will be working at night, which is good because he can eat during work. So he would take, he has this thing that goes in the microwave. They have microwave at work. And he will take that, pack up his food and eat, drink. That's the most important, is to drink fluids. Excuse me, and another good thing, it's not in the heat, not in the middle of summer. forward to Ramadan and Eid. It's like Christmas and New Year's. Definitely a festival season. I plan to read a lot. I am not allowed to fast. So what I do is make donation to feed people that need, and that will compensate for me not being able to fast. And I have no permission from husband to fast. Yes, you need his permission. People ask me, how do I live with all the restrictions? It's not a restriction. It comes from the premise that he is responsible for my well-being. That means he should know where I am, whether I am safe, who I am with, can they be trusted. So it's a matter of taking care of your wife because you're responsible for her well-being. It's not because he wants to restrict me in any way. Something that needs explaining. It's not like, asking your mother or your father for permission. It's like, honey, I'm going out shopping here and there, and I will be gone for a certain amount of time. I give myself plenty of time, and if I am not home on time, I will call him, oh, I'm not done yet, I will be home in an hour or two. That's all. Even if it's only a message that you're sending because he's at work and he cannot answer, that's all. It's like if he's, traveling and he's got to be gone all day, I like to know that he's okay, He reaches destination. When visitors come from, the other part of Hungary, they always send me a message or give me a ring. Hi, we're home safe. Okay. It's just a little bit of nicety, I would say. So it's not like asking him permission to go anywhere. It's like telling him this is where I'm going to be. From what I know, it's a safe place. If I'm going to meet somebody for coffee or lunch or what have you, I will say, who am I meeting and where? Again, it has to do with my safety, not restrictions. There's a big difference. So he doesn't answer like, no, you cannot go or blah, blah, blah. He will say, okay, I got your message. Let me know when you're home. Let me know if there's any problem. That's all. Do you need a car? Do you want me to send somebody, a driver, what have you? It's a very special feeling if you are not used to, like I am not used to, having somebody that concerned about your well-being. I am a very independent person. I have always taken care of myself, financially, physically, what have you, since, I don't know, I would say since high school, but that I was already engaged when I was in high school. Yes, I was engaged for 4 years. So it's a different kind. Well, I know his culture because I lived there. Very important, in my opinion. If you're going to marry someone from a different culture, get to familiarize yourself with their culture, with their family, with their religion, because you are not only marrying the man comes in a package. And I think then you will have a wonderful marriage with this sort of care that probably you also have not experienced. It is a good feeling. Now, it would not be a good feeling, of course, he was controlling because it's impossible to control me. I'm one of those kind of persons that when you tell me I cannot do something, it's for sure that I want to do it. Yeah. You know, just for the heck of it. I see in many multicultural um, relationships end because of sometimes culture shock. I have to remember this man came to a European culture, which is different from his. But definitely you must adjust to the circumstances. You know the old saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do? Well, keep your eyes open. If they are not running around in a bikini top and, shorts that are up your rear, then you should not also, because they will mistake you for a person of loose morals. But of course, when you're hungry, you can run around whatever you want, except naked. Now, they don't take too kindly if you want to run around on the street naked. Then that's a no-no. They don't want you catching a cold or, some other weird stuff like that. Well, I wouldn't anyway, but according to hobby, according to the good book, if you are dressed modestly, nicely, because I have to please my husband, that's the only one whose opinion counts, I will ask him, do you like this outfit? How do you think it looks? Do you want me to wear it? Do you have any objections? Excuse me. One of the tops was cut a little bit too low. And actually, I didn't like it either because the top of my underwear was showing. And he said, no, that's a little bit, either put a scarf on or change it. So I changed the top, and I had to agree. I was not feeling comfortable with it being cut that low. Now here's no problem if I want to wear a, string strap in the summer when it's like, 37 degrees. And of course I wear a regular bathing suit to go to the spa. I don't know, they're doing all sorts of upgrading of it. I hope they finally finish. Last year one of the pools finally got open and we were so happy. It's a natural hot spring spa. They used to have much more facilities, but they are still rebuilding them, upgrading them. I think they want to sell it, but the price is so high that they're not really getting people standing in line wanting to buy it, and they put such strict restrictions on the establishment that I think that is preventing from investors to invest in it, although it is a very good tourist attraction. All over this part of Europe, people come to that hot spring spa. Well, of course, this year we have a few deterrents as far as traveling goes, but we get them from Austria, Burgenland, Germany, over here around our neighborhood. It's like, it's like going next door to another city. anywhere in the middle of Europe, and as long as you're in the European Union, you don't need a passport or anything like that. Well, now there's more checkpoints, but they usually, they see that your car is a European Union, they wave you, keep going. We're not interested in you. When we traveled to Italy, the only way I knew we were in Italy was because my telephone beeped and said, "Welcome to Italy." I go, "Where? Where am I?" "Oh, we crossed the border." It was weird. Because I'm used to being stopped, looking at your passport and what have you. Nope, nothing like that. Just welcome. I go, "Hi, I'm in Italy." Anyway, my telephone thinks I am there. Therefore, I presume I am there. I have to stop saying, "I can see you laughing," because people get a little bit uptight. I'm still laughing about that. They actually think it's a joke. Oh, we need to learn how to laugh again, in my opinion. And I do have opinions. What was that? I think I'm losing my voice again. It's okay. I'll be like it if I'm quiet. It's a miracle if I'm quiet. Okay. Well, I was going to go with the white, but then I think I better get a drink or something. But I see all these number 4 symbols, so I figured, yeah, confetti galore. I just saw one right there. Okay. Yeah, confetti is when it's sprinkled like what we are doing now, here, there, and everywhere. That is called confetti in diamond painting. No, I'm not complaining. Making an observation. I see. So, one of the deers does have antlers, and the other one just has ears. From what I can see. Stop falling out of there. So we're going to work on this section, and then we're going to start the last section after that. Would you believe we finally got this far? As much as I am having difficulty seeing the drill field, I definitely go with my opinion that it's a beautiful canvas. And we got it done nice and slow. It's okay. We are in no rush. And I found another 4. Symbol 4, right there. This is why it's good to have more colors in more trays, because this is one less place that I will have to come back to. I think it was going to take a whole day to look over the canvas with the magnifying glass to see where there are places that I missed putting drills to. We always do that, but since this is a big canvas, it will take us longer, which is fine. Part of I do that before I seal the diamond egg. Minnie Monster is talking to his daddy. His daddy wants to sleep. He doesn't want to talk. Yeah, wake up, Daddy, wake up. Daddy goes, I don't want to. Wake up, I'm awake. Funny. Hmm. I think some of them must have popped up over here. They were hanging over underneath the lamp. So, yeah, this is what I mean. We're going to have to straighten them out, double check. And, yeah, there's another one that slipped out. Actually, doesn't even belong there. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to play around with that. We're going to go over on that particular spot and then double check it. I don't see any other empty squares. Hmm. Considering when we started at first and we were having difficulties, compared to that, fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to fill up the pen. This is not, this is not working. see if this wax is a little bit fresher than the other one. Probably what I will do is replace the tip on the diamond painting pan. I'm sure this opens somewhere. Put your glasses on, then you can see. Thank you. There's more than one way to open a bag. This seems a little bit hard. Let's see what this is. It's a little bit stickier. I think this might work. Yeah. Now, let's get to this again. Honestly, when I stand up, I swear that certain drills come over here that I didn't see before. Symbols. Quite a bit of traffic today. Considering it's Sunday morning, yeah. But then it is very nice weather, so what happened is people have to go to their weekend place and get ready for planting the vegetables or what have you. Spring planting season. But that's upside down. Turn over. Thank you. And it is white right between the confetti of baby blue. Right there. So this is the sky. This is the top of our diamond painting. I don't know how I missed those, but we're getting them. The baby blue ones. Yeah, I would say blue is my favorite color, you know. I definitely like that idea where we're going to make Easter eggs with the leftover drills. That sounds interesting. Something new. Something I haven't done before. So that sort of gets my imagination going. I think this is what the snowy background peeking out through the pine trees. So we were right. One of the deer, is it a deer or a reindeer? I don't know because I keep on getting corrected. what the difference is. We have deers in Hungary, and they are rather small. Now, I don't think they have antlers. Those are reindeers. However, hubby says that lady deers do not have antlers, just the boys. I don't know. Yes, I could be saying something totally stupid. Correct me in the comment section, please. I don't mind being corrected. I like to learn things I don't know. I prefer to know because I'm nosy like that. No. What's wrong with the old laptop besides the fact that it's old? It is not able to handle the high speed of the internet. It just shuts off. It's good as a backup if I have to print out something, I just load it up and then let the printer run. But other than that, it's not good for anything anymore. Probably good for a mini monster to play on. Learn his ABCs, etc. They learn better if you pretend it's a game. And the colors is pretty good already. It doesn't talk much. I still say because of the many languages he hears, he could be a little confused. We will see if he needs to skip because he's not going to be 4 years old in September. So if he needs to skip, he won't be losing actually a year because he will be 3, not 4, 3 in November. Here he's got his papers to enroll in school. That's the law of the land. Because for the money, maternity leave is over after 3 years. Actually, I usually advise, an older mommy, I advise the younger mommies to use that 3 years to further your education. A lot of free programs in college or university if you have, your college papers. There are a lot of free programs that the government will pay for you to further your education, or you want to go to a new field because, sometimes at 18 years of age, we're not quite sure what we want to do for the rest of our lives. And it's good to have more, more professions you can choose from. That makes it easier to go back to work, after 3 years of being just a mommy. Gives you more options to, let's say, get a better job. You have a baby to support. Takes a lot of money. Let's be reasonable. That's how it goes. And definitely getting more degrees gets more pay. Even if you stick with the same profession, the higher educated you are, the higher amount of pay you will get. A little bit makes a big difference. Children always need something. And well, we all know the free education is not free. Just the equipment that you have to buy to send a child to school. In nursery school, you have to buy a little mattress, sheet, cover, pillow. All has to be brand new, because this way you are not taking any, bacteria or whatever to the school. So it must be brand new in its original package, which I think is rather wasteful because you cannot, like if you have more children, you cannot take it from the other child. You must buy new. Well, what we do is we donate the baby stuff. We pass it on. Aside from underpants and shoes or boots, those need to be properly fitted, and obviously for health reasons we do not pass on undies. They're inexpensive, so the very expensive clothes are your winter ones, your all-in-ones, and long underwear because cold. Lined jeans, waterproof winter wear. I don't know why, but it's very expensive. And a child outgrows it even in one season. So those we usually share. Like I said, the boots and the shoes need to be fitted properly to the child's footsies. Now mine does not wear shoes in the house. I was taught that it's a good idea to let the child run around barefooted as far as their instep and the development of their feet is concerned. Also very healthy for the child to walk around there, let's see, on the beach, in the sand, or, outside in the yard, in the grass, what have you. As long as be careful that there's nothing that will cut, the child's feet. No sharp object, and they need a tetanus shot, things like that. We kept careful anyway. Since I walk around outside barefooted, also, I would not like to step into some nasty thing. Obviously, I just use a little common sense, Let the child be a child. That's my point. Really, once they start school, they grow up so fast. Usually we mommies stand outside the nursery school and we're all crying in unison, my baby. But we usually go, they only stay half a day, especially the first day. And our children have made visits already to where they are going to be attending a school. So they pretty well know the teacher and the nanny and the staff that will first serve them food. They know the bathroom, things like that. It is important for the child to be familiar with the surroundings you're going to leave him with. Makes it easier. Usually the first week, the mommy doesn't go back to work yet. Sometimes a mommy will have to stay with the child if it's getting a real hard time. Um, we do short separations. It means we ask the mommy to go out of the room and tell the child, mommy will be right back. 5 minutes later, she will come back. But the funniest thing is, as soon as the mommy leaves the room, the child stops screaming and yelling. They look around, they see all the new toys, kids. Before you know it, they don't want to go home. They want to stay and play with the new stuff. Of course, their first meal in nursery school might be something, a little bit sugary, something that they would definitely enjoy. They don't start bombarding them, with broccoli and spinach or something that they don't want. Little by little, that comes, but by that time the child knows that what is served, we have our main meal at noon, and the children will eat their main meal in school. So they know when they are served their main meal, they better eat or they're going to be hungry. No exception, no snacks or anything else. Of course, if the child has a health problem, then their meals are adjusted to the needs of the child, the allergy or is a diabetic or what have you. Then those children must be sit at a different table. For the simple reason that the other children might complain that they want to have the same thing. It takes them a while to understand that the little friend is not allowed to eat the same thing. But most of the time, it's absolutely no problem. It's amazing how versatile children are. Now, if there is a big problem, then usually we would like the mother and the family to have consultation. Maybe the child is not ready for school. When Mini Monster, it's not exactly 3 years old yet, and it may be suggested that wait until January. In the meantime, have the child visit. The visiting the school is very important. Usually, absolutely no problem. Sometimes all the children need is just a couple of weeks. That's how fast children develop. Amazing. You get a 3-year-old that's still a baby, and in a couple of months you have a little boy or a little girl. Evolve from that baby. It's, it never ceases to amaze me. You would think, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, it's not going to make, yes, it does make a difference. Absolutely amazing. I think children are fascinating. Even if I lovingly call mine a mini monster, it's still fascinating. When you're working on a big canvas like this, On the one hand, you're happy that you're finishing it. On the other hand, you're like, oh, it's gonna be done pretty soon. I'm telling you, I'm beginning to miss my laptop. It's like a member of the family has been removed from the house. Hopefully they're gonna finally put it in order, and not for the amount of money that the first um, repair shop wanted, because that was ridiculous. I said, no, no thank you. Give me back my child. But this is the first time I ever had a computer that needed a repair. I had one now for 23 years. Never, ever did I have any problem with them. But they were a Samsung. This is why I wanted a Samsung. Hubby said, no, that's junk. I said, no, it isn't junk. Works fine. But you need a more, no, I don't want a more expensive one. Maybe the poor laptop committed suicide because I didn't like it. Oh, actually, yeah, I know, I accidentally dumped coffee in it. Thank you for spending time with me this Sunday morning. Stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. I will see you next time. Please hit the like button. Bye for now. Mwah.